wasn't previously played by Henry Cavill. So tell us, how are you adding your own spin to Geralt?
Yeah, I definitely didn't want to imitate anything that had been done by anyone in the past. I'm a huge fan of Henry and what he did with this character, and I approached it like any other job and just had to figure out where Geralt was emotionally, where he'd been and where he was going, and then, you know, figure out the truth of what we were doing with other actors.
Yeah. And Laurence, this is exciting because it's the first time we see your character, who's a vampire, and he, as we said, becomes an unlikely ally to Liam's character.
Yes. I mean, we had a similar experience in that we're both new to the series that existed, so we're both the new guys. So we had to, and I think it was really helpful because as the new guys, we both were, you know, challenged. But as actors, I think we were both up for the challenge, and it informed a lot of the work that we did together. We liked each other immediately.
Which helps.
Which also helps.
You can feel the love. You can feel the love radiating from the sofa.
And then the characters, you know, these two guys should be enemies to the death when they meet, and for whatever reason they're not. So it was interesting stuff to play, and we just had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah.
Now, Laurence, it's safe to say you look very different in the series. You know, just a little bit, just a touch. Let's talk about this incredible unit, this wig, and how attached you got to it. I hear it has a name.
It has, yes. He has a name, although I've forgotten what it is. It's been so long, and I'm so tired.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Tell us how you felt when you first put on the wig.
Well, putting the wig on made me it's quite warm. The wig was quite warm because we were shooting in summer. But then when it would get cold at night, we'd be shooting at night. I was happy to have it because it was like, ooh, I'm cozy. I'm like comfortable. It's all good.
We love that bit of insulation. Kathy, you are no stranger to a good wig. I mean, you've worn plenty of brilliant ones in your time.
Yes.
I mean, we've got to talk about Linda's.
Yes.
This is the best.
Quite extraordinary. That wasn't a wig.
Great job.
Yeah, that was that was my choice, and I think Jonathan Harvey, our writer, nearly passed out when he saw what I'd chosen. But I just sort of wanted I wanted it to come across that this is clowning and not to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
So that was the whole point of Lindy's wig.
Yeah, the curls and the straight fringe really worked.
There we go.
Yes, and she had little streaks because back then the wonderful Lisa Tarbuck used to have these blonde streaks in her hair. So I wanted to pay homage to Lisa Tarbuck.
Very nice.
And a great Halloween
and back to The Witcher. You filmed in a very beautiful place that I know well called Llanberis in North Wales. What did you make of it? Because, of course, you've got Snowdonia. There's a lot of stuff to do in that part of the world, isn't there?
It's beautiful. We shot literally on the top of a mountain somewhere in that area. I can't remember the exact name of that
Come on, Liam, we need names.
I don't think I can pronounce one word in Welsh. I tried. I met this personal trainer while I was there, and he was born and raised there, and he would try to talk to me in Welsh, and not a word.
We could do lesson 2 after the show.
There we
tonight.
go, your brand new tutor right here. Now, there are so many incredible stunts in this series. Lauren, you are no stranger to great stunt work. It would be remiss of us not to mention The Matrix. Iconic film. You and Keanu, that dojo scene. How long did it take for you guys to train for that? So
we
intricate.
trained about 8 months before we shot it.
Wow.
So the best part of the year just to get that done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get paid while you trained?
That's what I thought.
There we go.
Motivation, you know.
Asking the important questions, Kathy Burke. Thank you for that. Liam, now lots of people know you and got to know you from the Hunger Games. What was it like being part of such a all-encompassing franchise? You know, it's a stage play now. Those books people love so much. What was it like being part of that?
Yeah, it was a hugely pivotal part of my life. Myself and Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson and we're kind of in similar boats at that time in terms of kind of starting out in the industry, and we all got this job at the same time, and it was kind of like going to high school with your best friends every day, but we're getting paid to go to high school, which was fun. But it was such a fun period of life, and not just us three, but Woody Harrelson and Jeffrey Wright and Elizabeth Banks and all of these other great older actors. We're always just hanging out, and you know, it was a really special part of life for all of us. Yeah.
Well, you can see both Liam and Laurence in season 4 of The Witcher on Netflix next Thursday.